Now for the clouds. Go to the Plan View, bring up its pop-up menu and select View, New Planimetric Camera. Go to the Scene at a Glance and double-click the Cloud Models category to open up a new cloud model. You'll notice that the real-time views have refreshed to show the active bounds of that cloud model. Let's rename it 2D Layers. And for type, let's go with the second, a little thicker and denser type. You'll notice that the pattern here changes. Turn to the basic page and set bounds in a view. VNS will pop up the Set Cloud Model Bounds window, reminding us that the next 2 points clicked will become this cloud model's new bounds. Okay, thank you very much. Planimetric camera, let's zoom out once with the minus key. Let's click behind the camera here to the southeast, up to the northwest. And you'll see in the lake sky view that we don't quite have the coverage we want to get a good part of this sky. That's okay. Just go down to the editor again, set bounds in a view. Okay. Planimetric camera, I think I'll zoom out one more notch here and make a larger model. And there we go. In lake sky, you can see we have everything in the foreground covered. And don't worry about covering everything as far as you can see the horizon, because at this point the clouds will be fading out anyway into haze. Save the project. Render a lake sky preview. This type of cloud model uses stacked layers to give the illusion of vertical depth. This works very well for clouds at high elevations. The basic page has the coverage and density controls, the key tools for customizing clouds of this type. Think of coverage as clouds per area. The maximum value is 100. Density controls individual cloud density and size within the texture. Increase the value to 500%. Save the project and render a preview. The density texture is the cloud model pattern itself. The Shadows page controls the casting of shadows by cloud models. The receiving of shadows by terrain and foliage is controlled by a shadow component. Go to the lower Scene at a Glance and find the Shadows category right here. Expand it. You see we have a component that is disabled. Open that. On the Receive Shadows page, you'll see that Cloud Shadow Maps is one of the options you select in terms of where you're receiving your shadows from. So shadows have two parts. The clouds have to be set to cast them, and the terrain has to be set to receive them. We're not going to enable shadow casting for our clouds because it's something we won't see but will take up render time. Open the Lake Sky pop-up menu and Render Options, Terrain, and let's turn the terrain back on for rendering. Save the project, render a preview. Return to the Cloud Model Editor, General page, and we're done with the 2D Layers cloud, so go ahead and disable them and save the project.